welcome back to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. Let's continue, shall we? Okay, we were in the middle of talking to this guy.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. But there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now it looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was.
Really?
I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I've learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change. Even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the 2 of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He's a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you. And he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Well, they're ready.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Darn. Now he's nervous because now he feels like he's in danger from savages.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaru has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Oh. Yeah, and she can ride it.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines. Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Oh, there goes him.
Kaja! Stand your ground! Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
Uh-oh.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Come down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! Time to fight! Quickly, down! Let's wipe them out! Kill the riders! Do you need ammo? Now, while they're missing their armor! Vengeance for Russia! You're in trouble now! They're stuck! Cut them all down!
Wait, you're friendly.
Another one falls!
Now, get the rider! Gotcha!
Just you and me now, bro.
We've survived worse! Brigade! For all mother! It's corroding itself! Let's take down this machine! I see the Outlander!
It's like a big boar. What's next?
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Oh, that's new.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Just gotta get through that shield. not giving up. There! Now's our chance! Oh. Give it up! His shields are generated. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me! He's exposed!
Thank you.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on the common. Move out!
He lost an arm.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
Oh,
It's salvage time, boys.
oh, what's with the constant flickering? Oh, we got our new tool.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. There were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
Guess I'll figure out more about that now.
There were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Oh, wow.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then the Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: desert, lowland, and sky.
Damn, the world is just constantly glitching out. It keeps on blacking out.
Desert clan is closest.
I don't know if you notice it. It's weird.
Vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them.
Why does he sound familiar?
To the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth.
I don't know why this guy sounds familiar.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have
He
to
almost
be
sounds like the
something.
person who did Warland Door, but I don't think that's him.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
Interesting.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
Now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptional.
Damn, it's getting hot in
or
here.
just foolhardy.
Usually I have my fan on, but it only slows it down.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone the Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
Damn, it is constantly flickering in the background. What is going on?
Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian.
I was kind of surprised he booked it for to make it to Karja or Meridian.
No soldier could
I was quite surprised by that. I thought he would stay there, but
It's
guess
too
not.
bad about Nuzar and Vladis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
That is true.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
What is going on? It's like constantly flickering so damn much. And it seems to be doing it more in the cutscenes too. Oh, time to get tons of freaking loot. Sorry, but this stuff is like way too good to pass up. Okay, fine. I'll freaking handle it.
Glide in. So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regala's machine.
I'm so used to inverted camera controls now.
Find a way to fix the world.
I was playing like Sly Cooper and like the camera's inverted. Like it goes up and down normally, but it's like left and right is inverted. It's so weird.
Regala. All the machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Now, I don't know why. Like all of a sudden now I started thinking about it, and now it's messing me up.
It's taking over the land out here, too.
Let's head over here first.
This must be the salvagers I met in Barrenlight. Looks like something's going on.
You really think you can do that? Proof, come on. You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation, Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation.
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chain Street. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the Forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy.
Okay. Okay. Alright, let's look for this rebel.
That contract before going on the hunt.
Yeah, whatever, I can always look at it later.
Some kind of outpost. With pangs. It might be where Mgala's keeping her machines. I need to find a way to get in there. I can scan the area to see what I'm up against. And tag any rebels or machines in my focus to keep track of them.
Oh, didn't use the ladder. There we go.
Shot at!
They're still
We're in the
suspicious.
clear. No trace of intruder.
Okay. I'm in. I have to clear out this place before I can look around.
Oops.
You get a strong color on this.
When there's goods, I can't help it.
Why did we have to stay behind to guard tame machines? We should be out there fighting.
Someone needs to keep an eye on them. Regala will run us through if we lose any more.
It wasn't our fault. The ground opened up out of nowhere.
Huh. See if she cares for that excuse.
No!
How do I use the rock again? Oh, now it lets me. What the frick? Why did you notice that of all things?
Could use shock ammo against that machine.
Who now? Is the whole animals? Are they all gonna attack me now?
Pens, not that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better check in that cave. This'll be in my stash when I need it. That's one half of the bridge. How to drop the other side.
Oh, I already figured out the way to get over. Didn't know it was technically the correct way to go.
Scanning the bridge with my focus might show me something.
I don't need to do that. I already found a way across. What? I want to check something. Nope. Okay. I just wanted to see if you could maybe just shoot it.
There. bridge is down. Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Alden's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
So it's kind of weirdly embarrassing in a way. I could either do that. I think it would be best if maybe if I finally go this way. Oh. Oh.
Looks like the rebels have a camp in addition to those machine pens. I should see what they're up to. They've got warriors patrolling the area. Gotta be careful.
Oh, I got pretty close to the other one.
Starting a signal for my focus. Tallneck. If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area.
You get on that satellite dish.
Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that Tallneck easily enough.
Yeah, my friend. I'm being killed. Oh, out. Okay, it's over. Just quickly.
There has to be a way up this thing.
Oh, I know the way up. Ooh, we got Foxbone.
Not just full, but my pack has room.
Alright, let's head up.
Power generator. Mark's dead.
Okay. shoot that down.
Console.
Did not mean to do that. But that could have been way worse. Don't worry, I do know I have a skill point. I'm just being lazy and not using it yet.
Higher, but looks like this thing can rotate. I'll figure out a way to turn the power back on. I'll be able to move things around and find a way up. A rush of air.
Maybe the vault with the tower? Oh no. Exhibit special viewing. Is there something important this way? No, don't look like it. Wait. There it is. You did have to climb up. Oh, I should have realized that ladder wouldn't have made it down. I'm stupid. See, you always miss the little things. Yeah. There we go.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should get that generator below the dish going. There's the generator. I bet this power cell can get it running. Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier. Let's see what this thing does. Time up.
Turn the whole thing.
Shear's jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the top. I intended the dish. I'll climb higher up. Yes. Actually worked.
This looked way too weird. It's one of those things.
I should be able to get to that tarmac now. Just gotta find the right spot. Something ready to glide.
I missed this.
Go. Time to override.
First tall neck overridden. Alright. Wow, okay, that really opened up some stuff. You know what? I might as well go really hard into the stealth. Oh, I got more stuff. 'Cause why not? Because now it's like, yep, way more expensive. Oh, there's a spot I could save up here, and I think that'll be it for this episode. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it like I did, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!